Good morning everyone, happy Monday. Hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. Let's waste no time and get straight onto the charts. So on the 15-minute, and since we've opened today, we are bullish. Sentiment in a nutshell is bullish today. So back down to the 3-minute, let's go ahead and draw our support and resistance. Okay, we've got our support and resistance drawn. Let's go ahead and identify a trend line. We do have a little bit of a break. I'm expecting that we get a new high. I'd be interested in buying this. So this distance here is approximately 20 pips. As you might already know, I scalp for 10. I'm actually waiting for a second entry long to form. This would be our first entry long. If we can get a nice second entry long showing a strong rejection of this area of support of our EMA, I'd be happy to take it. Hoping that we'll get a higher low, but it's not looking likely. Unfortunately, the higher low didn't trigger. So just to update everyone, we did get a break, new high of our strong uptrend. Then we had this correction. We now seem to be ranging. No bias for now. Slightly bullish really, because we really didn't retrace very much. No entries at the moment. Break new low, indecision. This is technically a lower high. First entry long, second entry long. I think it would be very aggressive, but if we could get 1, 2, 3 rejections off of this EMA, it's almost like a breakout pullback of this level as well. There doesn't seem to be any bullish momentum to me. I'm expecting maybe a new low to this move here. Might be worth a quick scalp. What I'd like to see ideally would be a lower high, or maybe even a stronger rejection, a really strong bearish candle. This area hasn't been tapped into in a while. Do I like that? I kind of do. Do you know what? For such a small risk, see if we can scalp for 8 to 10 pips. This was an inside bar, a nice strong rejection off the EMA. I'm in. Stop loss up here with a little bit of leeway for the spread. Spent a lot of this trade in drawdown, which I don't love. Tempted to close, but I've set my levels. Had another rejection off the EMA, but it's just stacked. Look how stacked it is. Look at this indecision. Closed above the EMA, not very good sign for us. Yeah, I think the Bulls are winning this one. I'm certainly not. Goodness me. This is a lot of chop happening. I do feel like there is a bullish imbalance. I mean, look at this. Higher low. Higher low. This is the 1 minute, by the way. I've gone back down to the 1 minute. If we do wick higher, I think I'll close my position with a loss. I was hoping that would get a new low to this trend and a proper reversal. Oh my gosh. Now it goes in my direction, of course. I wasn't happy with all this chop. When we started to close above the EMA, it was showing weakness. We're very stacked. It's really tricky in the moment to decide whether to close a trade or to let it continue on. What I've learned from today's trade is to stop zooming in and looking at the 1 minute, because I've done all my analysis on the 3-minute and I need to have confidence in that. I'm going to continue to sit at the charts. We've got a clear bias now, which is bearish. I did jump in for a second time. I did enter at a very questionable key zone, as I mentioned before, but I just felt that I've just not seen any bullish answer to this bearish push downwards. I went a little bit more with bias. I trade with the trend and I like to see direction, clear direction. So I just went for it. It's a bit experimental. I just also want to overcome the hesitancy around pulling the trigger. With my second loss, I'm going to call it day today. The first one should have been a win. I should have hung in there and allowed the trade to play out. I think the good thing about today is I'm getting rid of the hesitancy to enter a trade. It was a good day. I'm not mad at it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I hope you've all had a wonderful trading day yourselves. Thanks very much for watching and I'll catch you tomorrow.